The Holy Quran teaches us that obeying Allah should be simple, but sometimes people make things difficult, even when the command is clear. One powerful example of this is the story of the Heifer, a young cow who had never had a calf, mentioned in Surah Al-Baqarah. Among the children of Israel, there lived a wealthy old man. One night he was secretly murdered, and his body was left on the road. By morning, the people began arguing who killed him, which family is responsible. The arguments grew and no one knew the truth. So they went to Prophet Musa alayhi salam and asked him to seek Allah's help. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala replied with a clear command, as in Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 67. Indeed, Allah commands you to slaughter a cow. But instead of obeying, the people mocked. They said, "Do you make fun of us?" Musa alayhi salam replied firmly, "I seek refuge in Allah from being among the ignorant." If they had slaughtered any cow, it would have been enough. But they kept asking questions. First, they asked about its age. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala replied, "It is neither too old nor too young, but between the two." Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 68. Then they asked about its color. "It is bright yellow cow, pleasing to the eyes." Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 69. Still not satisfied, they asked again. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, "It is not used for plowing or watering fields. It is healthy and without blemish." Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 71. Finally, they admitted, "Now you have brought the truth." They could only find a cow with all these qualities owned by our pious man. They had to buy it for an extremely high price. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, "So they slaughtered it, though they were near to not doing it." After slaughtering the cow, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded, "Strike the dead man with a piece of it." Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 73. When they did so, something unbelievable happened. By Allah's permission, the dead man came back to life. He pointed to his own nephew and said, "He is the one who killed me." Then the man died again. Justice was served. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ends the story by saying, "Thus Allah brings the dead to life and shows you his sign so that you may understand." This story teaches us that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has power over life and death, and obedience should be simple. This story is a reminder for every believer that when Allah commands, do not delay, do not argue, and do not complicate things. Just obey. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us his obedient. Ameen.